Jesus have mercy. Hi.
Hi.
The subject of dark girls has been a taboo topic for years and years and years, and it's coming back around lately with the documentaries and like the stuff that we've seen on OWN. Do you think that dark men face the same type of discrimination within the entertainment industry?
Well,
Chocolate men?
Yeah, well, I mean, and I mean, you talk to the right person, because when I was coming up, it was all about Prince, Michael Jackson, Jesse Jackson, so it was really difficult for me coming up. Matter of fact, my first production company when I started my production company was Dark Skin Productions, because it was difficult, breaking in. And then Wesley Snipes broke through, and he opened it up for his brothers, right? His dark skin brothers. I mean, look, some of my boys, Shamar boys, they still light skin, they still get theirs too. So there's enough for everybody.
There's enough to go around. Can you tell this lovely audience a secret about yourself? Something that we can't read on Google.
Secret. Can we come back to that question?
We coming back to that.
Okay, all right, cool.
So Lance is obviously a strong Christian man, and we know that you share that same faith. Do you pull something from your own life to portray that character in The Best Man?
Yes, I mean, in each character, I try to find a little bit of myself and either bring it to the forefront or suppress it, depending upon what the character calls for. So with Lance, yeah, there was definitely a lot of that. And this movie really tests his faith and his belief, because there's a lot of things going on with Lance in this movie. And he has a lot of ups and he has a lot of downs. So I definitely pull for that.
Do you think that Lance and Mia's marriage teaches you anything about love in your own personal life?
I do. I think when people see this movie, because there's a little issue from the first movie that Lance had to deal with, and you will see it in this movie. So I think it does teach me a lot about. It did teach me a lot about myself and just about relationships in general. Just like when we explored during rehearsals the characters, we ask ourselves, when we rehearse scenes, we ask a lot of questions, and basically it always comes back down to the actor portraying it. So yeah, I definitely learned about myself. I learned about myself in every movie. There was a scene in the movie during a bachelor party. We had a good time that day. Only because all the fellas were having a good time, just seeing each other laugh. That's it. No, actually, the first movie it was the card scene. The card scene, because we rehearsed that scene a lot before we shot it. And then once we shot it, this thing started, happening organically, and we had a really good time. And then it ended up, myself and Terrence going at each other. That kind of just happened. So that would be my best scene in the first one. And this one, well, you guys haven't seen it yet, so it'd be kind of hard to tell you.
So we're still going to hit your secret, but we're going to play word association. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Regina Hall?
Oh, very funny, excellent actress.
And what about Harold? I cannot pronounce his last name.
Perrineau.
Harold
Perrineau, very classically trained, Juilliard-trained actor.
Sanaa Lathan.
Very sweet, classic. She has such a classic way about her. She's very refined.
Okay, Tay Diggs.
Very smart, funny Broadway actor.
Nia Long.
Very sweet and just very talented actress.
Melissa DeSalsa.
Very hot and spicy.
So there you go right there.
Well, you'll see, once you see this movie, you'll see what I'm talking about. And she brought that on camera and off camera.
And Monica Calhoun.
Monica is very sweet. Our characters go through a lot in this movie. And so she's very sweet and just very talented.
And the last one we came back to is the secret. What is the secret about Morris Chestnut?
Okay, I have a huge sweet tooth. I eat a lot of sweets. All the time I eat sweets. Is that enough of a secret for you guys? That's enough? Y'all want something else? Like what? Something juicy? Y'all want some juicy stuff? So we'll go back to when I shot Boys in the Hood. Y'all want to do that? I can't do that. Let's go. I'm a sweet tooth. I can't do that.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.